American Apparel was founded in 1997, and its founder Dov Charney was a multi-million-dollar phenomenon who was ahead of his time. Those of you who love to shop, chances are in the late 1990s and 2000s, you stopped by an American Apparel store. A major selling point of the company was that it targeted youth buyers with its trendy, hipster styles and edgy branding. Charney's brand put comfortable basics, bodysuits, and leggings on the map. The company retail was embedded in a $22 billion promotional product industry. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button for more videos. Charney was born in Montreal, Quebec. His father is an architect, and his mother is an artist. Charney is the nephew of architect Moshe Safdie. He attended Choate Rosemary Hall, a private boarding school in Connecticut, and St. George's School of Montreal. Charney was heavily influenced by both Montreal culture and his own Jewish heritage. While attending high school in the United States, Charney stated that he began importing Hanes and Fruit of the Loom t-shirts from the US to his friends in Canada. In an interview with Vice, he described smuggling the shirts on Amtrak trains from New York to Montreal. Charney simultaneously built a company on the cornerstone of ethical sourcing and a hypersexualized branding. At that time, Charney was taking on all the social issues: advocate of fair living wages for garment workers, sharpening immigration and LGBT rights, and employing models with natural appearances, and using unfiltered photos for his advertising campaign. Charney was also first to make sweatshop-free mainstream. American Apparel became a publicly traded company in 2007. But within a few years, the brand was unable to sustain its capital. In 2014, the loud, raspy voice Charney began to go downhill when the board of American Apparel ousted him from his own company. By 2015, American Apparel had filed for bankruptcy. By the end of 2017, they had shut down all their 281 retail locations and went bankrupt for a second time. However, while the stores may have been closed, the company still had an image that is branded in the public. Charney did a whole lot of things wrong, and the overtly sexualized image of the company may have gone too far and did not sit well with the board. By 2017, the image began to unravel as the positioning didn't line up with the ground practices. Charney was no stranger to controversy and had a reputation as a massive creep. Charney was accused of sexual harassment by employees and models. This is years before the Me Too movement picked up steam. The outlets reported that there were serious accusations against him involving holding a 17-year-old sales clerk prisoner in his apartment as a sex slave, choking a store manager after calling him a fag and wannabe Jew. He was also accused of forcing himself on multiple models, sending some workers explicit text messages and photos, calling others Filipino pigs, and saving videos of sex acts on his work computer. Despite never being charged or found guilty of these charges, he was ousted and became exiled in the fashion industry in which he had previously pulled the strings. These series of sexual harassment and defamation cases cost the company more than $3 million in fines to resolve. Today, Charney is not connected with American Apparel in any way after all the allegations that have taken place, along with numerous lawsuits. American Apparel was finally purchased by Canadian retailer Gildan Activewear in 2017 for $88 million. Gildan rebranded American Apparel, and the overtly hypersexualized images once synonymous with the brand are gone. Gildan changed the marketing campaign to keep the platform hip, but less controversial, with the risky images of the clothing that American Apparel was popular for in the beginning. The biggest shift Gildan made is that American Apparel is not entirely made in America anymore. The products are being made globally, which in the long run can provide more jobs for more people. The new message is that you can look good in whatever you want to wear, whether it's a colorful shirt or leggings. American Apparel believes that empowerment is something that many buyers are looking to find when they shop. American Apparel made more moves by expanding the sizes of their clothes to reach a broader audience. The popular products from knit t-shirts, zip-up hoodies, and leggings are still available for purchases online today. The last we heard of Charney, he was living in a historic, concrete mansion, the Garbett House, on top of a hill in Silver Lake. Charney purchased the Garbett House in 2004. The home was built in 1923 by rabid anti-unionist and pan-industry magnate Frank Garbett. Garbett was so terrified of floods, earthquakes, and fires that he had his house made entirely of concrete. A concrete roof, steel doors, and not a single fireplace. The mansion has 20 rooms packed with marble and gold and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Charney's 82-year-old uncle Moshe Safdie, a world-famous architect who introduced Charney's dad to his mom, loaned his CEO nephew $2 million in 2011 to purchase the Garbett House, and the money was never repaid. Eventually, Safdie put a lien against the Silver Lake house. Later, in 2016, he gave his uncle an interest in the house to prevent a legal dispute with his uncle. Ultimately, Charney went on to start a new company called Los Angeles Apparel, which manufactures its products in the LA area. In 2020, there are claims he may have possibly landed a 2-year military contract to make 10,000 masks for the Air Force and a multitude of other federal agencies. According to Charney's website, he intends to buy its fabric and yarn solely in the United States and intends to become the prominent competitor in United States clothing manufacturing once again. The disgraced founder Charney of American Apparel seems very complicated to me. How active was he in his community back in the day? He seems phony and hypocritical. How can you say you're actively taking on social issues at the same time calling your employee disparaging, discriminatory remarks? I support the LGBT community today, and the next day you're a fag or a wannabe Jew. How original. Come on, watching porn at the office and sending inappropriate text messages to your employees. He's more of a creep than a phenomenon, that's for sure. And that is why he failed and is a disgrace to the world. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay sweet, and keep the peace.